To my Haitian brothers and sisters in the United States, this message comes from a place of love. I've spent the last few days reading the news surrounding temporary protected status for Haitians, aka TPS for Haitians. Like many of you, I felt sadness. I felt frustration. I felt disappointment. Not only because of the policy itself, but because of the way some of the public conversation has unfolded. For many Haitians, it has felt deeply personal. Regardless of where each one of us stands politically, I think there's one thing we can all agree on, that this is a difficult time for many Haitian families. People are worried about their future. They're worried about their children. They're worried about leaving behind the lives they've spent years building. And if you are one of those families, my heart is with you. But today, I don't want to speak only about pain. I want to speak about purpose. For generations, we've reminded ourselves of the greatness of our ancestors. We've spoken about the Haitian Revolution. We've spoken about our history. We've spoken about the sacrifices our ancestors made and the impact Haiti had on the world. And they deserve every bit of that honor. Their courage changed history. But history alone cannot build our future. Our ancestors laid the foundation. Now it's our responsibility to decide what we will build on it. There comes a moment when every person has to ask difficult questions. What kind of country do we want Haiti to become? What values will define us? What responsibility do we each carry? I know it's easy to point fingers at governments, at corruption, at foreign intervention, at history. And yes, history has profoundly shaped Haiti's challenges. But if all we do is look outward, we miss the power we still have to look inward. Real change begins when we ask ourselves, what can I do? Not what can someone else do? Not who should fix Haiti, but what is my role? Now, imagine if every single Haitian, wherever they live, committed to doing one meaningful thing every year to strengthen our people. Maybe it's mentoring a young Haitian. Maybe it's supporting a school. Maybe it's investing in a small business. Maybe it's helping a hospital. We have lots of professionals. Maybe it's sharing professional knowledge. Maybe it's teaching financial literacy. Maybe it's volunteering your skills. Maybe it's simply just refusing to normalize corruption in your own sphere of influence. No one person will rebuild Haiti, but millions of small acts repeated consistently can begin to transform communities. Change doesn't happen overnight. It happens one family, one neighborhood, one school, one business, one decision at a time. Let's also remember something very important here. Our identity is not limited by geography. So whether you were born in Haiti, born in the United States, or became an American citizen later in life, if Haiti lives in your heart, then Haiti's future belongs to all of us. What I'm talking about here is not politics. I'm not blaming. This is not blaming anyone. But this is about taking responsibility. Difficult moments often force us to see new possibilities. And I've learned that. Sometimes adversity becomes the beginning of a new chapter. I've lived it. Our greatest struggle can develop resilience, wisdom, and courage if we choose to respond with purpose instead of despair. So today, I want to challenge every single Haitian watching this video. Let's stop waiting for a hero. Let's become the generation that chooses integrity over excuses, unity over division, action over complaint, hope over hopelessness. Let's build stronger families. Let's educate our children. Let's support one another. Let's invest where we can. Let's lead with compassion. Let's show the world the same resilience that has always been part of who we are. The future of Haiti will not be built by one single leader. It will be built by millions of Haitians who decide that change begins with them. So the question isn't whether change is possible. The question is, will each one of us choose to become part of that change? Please share the video. Thank you.